Hey guys, and welcome to another Icon review. This time we've got 89 rated Kaka, the mid-tier version. He's got a high medium work rate, 4-star weak foot and 5-star skills, which comes in very handy if you are a skiller on this game. I was playing this card up front as a striker, just because I paid so much money for him. I don't really like a lot of cams this game, but we've just recently done that Squad Matter SBC as well, so we've got him playing at cam at the moment. As you can see on the stats, they're very good. He's quite quick. He's got 84 acceleration and 85 sprint speed, so he can burn past defenders, especially if you give him a hunter card, get that added pace. His shooting, it's not great. If you're going to play him up front, you need to add to his finishing, you need to add to his shot power, etc., stuff like that. But he will score you goals, as you're going to see in some of the clips I've got for you. His main thing about his card, his 5-star skills, his dribbling stats are absolutely superb. He's got 91 composure, his dribbling's 90, ball control's 93. His balance and agility, so his agility is 84 and his balance is 80, which isn't that bad. But when he's on the ball, as you can see here, his dribbling is so good, and his finesse shots outside of the box, inside of the box are outrageous. He's got 86 curve. There's not much else you can say about that. He's so good outside the box. If you imagine Kaka in his prime when he was AC Milan, he plays like that. The only thing that I do disagree with on this card is that his strength is quite low. So his strength's only at 77, so it's not great. But if we go back to, if we remember how Kaka played, he was so elegant on the ball and nobody could touch him. So I think they've done him a little bit dirty there. Another great thing about this card is his passing. His passing range is really, really good. I've got a lot of assists with this guy, especially playing with that player in that Valor up front. A lot of people don't like him, but he's by far my favourite player in my team. There's been a lot of discussions about the Kaka cards on this game. Obviously, he's got his 87 rated card, his 89 rated card, and his 91 rated card. Obviously, the one that I'm doing is 89 rated card, so I believe that's his time at Real Madrid. There's been a lot of discussions about how they've done him dirty. He was a very good player at Real Madrid. Obviously, he was in his prime at AC Milan, but they have done him dirty on his stats, to my opinion. Like, you've got players like Michael Essien, who no doubt he was a great player, but his prime card's basically the same rating as him. Like, you can't tell me that in world football, Michael Essien was just as good as Kaka. I know it's a completely different position, but it's just not right. In my opinion, Kaka's rating should have been, his base card should have been about 89, his middle card should have been 91, and his prime card should be around 93, 94, and then his moment card should be about 95. That's how high I rated this player. He was such a joy to watch back in the day. I'm a Liverpool supporter, and when in the Istanbul final watching that, it was such a good player. Some negativities about this card. If you're not a skiller, I'd say there's a lot more players that are much more beneficial for you, who's going to play cam or striker, just because of his finishing. Will let you down at some times. Not saying it's going to let you down all the time, depending on how good you are at the game, but he does miss a few shots.
Well, don't you love to see this?
For me, the reason why I was playing him up front was just so I could get the best out of my player of the month, Vela. I like to play a striker next to him who's got a high passing rate, like I did with the Socrates card. I played him up front, and he was really good as well. Compared to Socrates, I'd rather have Socrates back. As you can see there with that goal, that was his dribbling stats coming into play, his skills when I rainbow flicked the keeper. I was ecstatic when I scored that goal. I had a couple of attempts with it in the game and the keeper saved it, but I managed to pull it off in the end, right at the end of the game as well, so I was absolutely chuffed to bits for that one. Some other thoughts on this card would be, if you're buying this card, you're paying a lot of coins for it. I think the biggest pull on this card is nostalgia. I can't see any other reason apart from the dribbling maybe, and that's it really. It's going to be horrible to say, but I loved Kaka, and it begs me to say that he's just not the player that he should be on this game, and that makes me so angry. We know how good Kaka was in his day. We know how good he was in his middle career, his end career. It's such a shame what they've done. When they announced Kaka was coming to this game as an icon, I was so excited. And what have they done to him? They have literally thrown him in the dirt. There's nothing that, unless they patch him, which they're not going to do, FIFA have never ever patched icon cards. They've never touched them after they've released them. There's nothing. They're not going to do anything. So if you're going to buy this card, I'm not going to go against you, but you're buying it for nostalgia, in my opinion. By all means, if it's your favourite player, then go ahead and buy him. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, one of my favourite players is John Barnes. I've had him in my team for quite a while. I did have to sell him to purchase this card, but we're going to be doing a couple of reviews next. We're going to have doing the 90 rate Rivaldo, so we're going to try him out, but we are going to have to sell this Kaka to do that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. That's going to be the end of the review. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Comment down below what icons you want me to do or what players you want me to do, and I'll try my best to get them done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you.
I don't think he had